Hello and welcome back, welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have an update for the 50 Shades of Purple project pan. I almost just said pink. Let's just jump into it. This is a fantastic ladies collab. Everything will be listed in the description box down below. So let's jump into it. First up the bat, I have two things rolling out. Wish there were more, but 2 is better than none. So first I have from the Makeup Revolution's Amethyst palette. My goal was to hit pan in mauve, and as you can see, I have done that. It took one use and this goal was finished on September 17th, literally after I posted the first video. But I'm very happy that one of the eyeshadows is finally rolled out. 1 out of the million in this project. Very happy that one got rolled out. Then this item is also finally getting rolled out, and that is the Natasha Denona Liquid Chromium liquid eyeshadow in Ultraviolet. Since the last update, I had to use it 4 times. I did complete that on the 8th of October, so this is now gonna go back home and wait till, I'll bring it out again eventually, but for right now, I need a break from it. So now, in order, everything that's remaining from the top. First up to bat, I have the Bath & Body Works Blackberry and Basil perfume. I did mark it from last time. It's pretty much at the same mark. It was only used 9 times compared to last month where I felt like I used it a lot more. I finally finished a perfume this month, so progress. Usage on that should be picking up. It should be interesting. Next up the back, Menagerie, Camouflage Setting Powder in Lavender. I feel like this could be done soon. I feel like there's I was gonna say I feel like there's a quarter left, but it's definitely more than a quarter. It's only been used 5 times since the last update. I've been very bad at putting on face makeup. I've been focusing on my eyes, which is what we have going on today, a very subtle eye look. So I need to work on that again. All the number goals I'm going to talk about, I don't have the updated numbers in front of me. So I don't think any of their goals are completed besides the one I knew about, but we'll see what happens. Next up the bat from Melissa Edwards palette, I have the shade DDG. I have a number goal of 10 uses on this. Since the last update, I used it 3 times. I've been using it as a pop of color on my lower lash line, and that's how I've been enjoying it because I haven't been in a crazy eye look type of mood. So hopefully this goal will be completed soon by me continuing to do that. Next, this is definitely going to be done by the next update. This is the Urban Decay setting spray. Since the last update, I used it 13 times. It's literally like here. It's like in line with the A pretty much. I use it every single day. I didn't use it today, but I feel like every time I wear makeup, I use this and I use multiple sprays of it. So it's gonna be done soon. Next, I have my Coca-Cola Cherry Lip Balm. I'm not gonna roll it up. Since the last update, I only used it 5 times. This has a long way to go. So it's vibing. I don't feel like getting this out because, time. But my Medusa's liquid eyeshadow in Grace has just not been used. That definitely is going to be a fail item for this project, but, didn't use it at all. Next, I have my Cranberry Twilight lotion. Since the last update, I only used this twice. It's at the same mark, even though it's now shaken up. You can't really tell because I only used it twice, so I need to get back on that. Nail polishes. First up to bat, I have LA Colors Gel in Magical. Since the last update, I've only used this once. Next, I have Lights Lacquer Alexandrite. Since the last update, I have not used this. I'm just not in the mood for this one. Next, Hollow Taco Purple with Envy. I think this goal might be done soon. Since the last update, I used it twice. We shall see. And then same with Purple Flaky Hollow Taco. I've also used this twice. I know this one has a goal of 15. I think the other one's 10, but I feel like Envy might be done soonish. Next, I have the e.l.f. Super Hydrate Moisturizer. Since the last update, I used it 7 times. It's definitely halfway done. How much longer it'll take me, we will have to see, but I'm very confident in that product. Next, I have my good old detangler. Since the last update, I've only used it 3 times. I tend to not use detanglers and my leave-in conditioners with dyed hair, not only because the dye I use is conditioning, but also because just adding this onto the hair that will bleed because it's purple, not really gonna mess with it. So it's gotten some use, but not that much. Next, I have the 4-3 Beauty Acai Face Milk. I only used it once since the last update, and I think I might have said, if not, I'm not really vibing with the smell of this. It smells like nutty, not really acai. So I still like the product. I'm still going to use it, but I'm just not, it's not going to be done as quick as the strawberry papaya one was that I used this year, just because of the scent. It's not my vibe. This I have to be extremely careful with. This is the ABH Aurora Glow Kit. This has a usage goal, but if you'll see, it looks a little different because I dropped it and these two shattered. So since the last update, I did use it 3 times, but I did have to repress these two. It's very crumbly, and like, I don't even know if I pressed it the best that I could considering the formula. So I'll have to see with that one. That one's kind of a waiting game. I just really hope I don't break it again because I do really enjoy it. Next, I have the Becca Mini Rose Quartz Highlighter. Since the last update, I've only used this once. Very nice. Next, I have my Becca First Light Priming Filter. Since the last update, I've used it 3 times. Once again, not really using this as my go-to primer. I should be, but I'm not. Next, I feel like this one might be done soon. This is the Sailor Moon and Colourpop Cat's Eye Blush. I do have a usage goal on it. Since the last update, I used it 3 times. We will see, but I feel like this one's definitely going to be done soon because I've just been really, if I wear blush, I'm most likely wearing that. Next, for my Urban Decay Brow Box, I'm focusing on the dark brown shade. Since the last update, I've used it 3 times. Looks pretty much the same. Once it starts getting cold, I will be more confident wearing full face of makeup every single day. But as of right now, it's really just benigns. Next is Crybaby from Colourpop. Since the last update, I did use it once. It has a long way to go. I don't know. I'm not trying to get discouraged because I feel like I can still make a lot of decent progress for the end of this calendar year, even though this project will go till next April 15th. But I'm to be a little bit discouraged, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna do all the single shades at once because, you know, it's a little rough over here. So let's just talk about all of them. So first up the bat, we have Smoothie from the Lorac Pro Brunch Palette. It was not used. Next, I have Dye from Urban Decay and the Kaleidoscope Palette. My goal is to hit pan and it was not used. Next, from Menagerie Cosmetics, I have Starling, which has a usage goal, and it was once again not used. Light Purple from the brand that I do not support was used once. And then, actually I lied, Dye was used once. And then Trainwreck from Colourpop's Lilac You A Lot palette was not used. I really have to use Trainwreck because that also needs to count for my 365 days of eyeshadow, which I did not forget about, but I know I have not talked about it. Yeah, hopefully I can update that this month. Next, Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. The shade That's My Jam has not been used. Let's talk about something I did use. Let's shock everyone. I used something from this. From the ABH Subculture palette, I'm focusing on the shade Rowdy and Mercury. My goal is to use Rowdy 30 times, and my goal is to hit pan and Mercury. Since the last update, I did not use Mercury, but I used Rowdy twice, so it's officially has some usage. I know, give me a badge of honor. Yeah, I finally used that one though. Next, from the Becca Lilac Geode Highlighter. I have a usage goal on this, and since the last update, I used it twice. So this one could possibly be done before the quartz, I think, but I might be wrong. Next, I have Purple Rain. This is also in another project, but I have not used it. I know I need to get on that. Next, real quick, let's get the eyeliners out of the way. Both of them were not used. Voodoo has a goal of 50 uses, and Rockstar, my goal is to use half. I've just been wearing brown eyeliner. I don't know why, kind of weird, I don't like it either. Next, from this palette, I have Urban Decay from the After Dark palette, the shade Backfire. Since the last update, this was not used. But yeah, I need to keep dwindling down the amount of items in this project because it is, not gonna lie, right now I have a little bit of anxiety about this project, which I didn't expect to have, but sitting down and filming this, I'm realizing it's giving me a little bit. Next, from the Colourpop Zodiac palette, I have the shade Luna. My goal is to finish it, and since the last update, I haven't used it. This I need to keep out because I really could be using that as a pop of, like, in my inner corner every single day. I'll figure something out. Next, from Pastel Goth, I have Dope. My goal is to hit pan on Dope, and since the last update, I did use it once, but those shades are very hard to press, and one use is not going to do it. This I am committed on trying to get done soon. This is the Essence HLA palette. My goal is to hit pan in the purple shade, but as you can see, it looks like I barely touched it. It's been used 3 times since the last update. I don't know what brush it's gonna take to help me do this, but these are a lot more densely packed than I originally thought. Next, from the Lorac Mega Pro 4, I have the shade Lotus. Since the last update, I haven't used it. This palette just got back into rotation for me, so hopefully we'll get some use, but none yet. And then the items that are remaining in the lip products. First up to bat, the Essence Purple Mascara is finally open and has been getting used. Since the last update, I used it 4 times. This is now starting to become my everyday mascara. It's just a little tricky because I have 3 mascaras open at once, which is not the norm. But yeah, trying to use them and rotate them nicely. Next, I have the Urban Decay eyeshadow in 1985. This does have a usage goal, but since the last update, I have not used it. Now lip products. Funky Town from Medusa's Cosmetics was used once since the last update. Spellbound from Urban Decay and Chris Leanne was not used. Popsicle Dream from You Know Who was not used. But Androgyny was used once. So very nice on that. So for next update, there's the setting spray is definitely going to be done. Hopefully I can get something else out too. But I really need to focus on an eyeshadow badly. So that will be my goal and hopefully I can achieve it. I'm not too mad at myself for like lack of progress. I literally have been wearing brown eyeshadow and decided to do purple eyeliner today as something different. But yeah, I've definitely had a lack of motivation with makeup, and then in return YouTube because of the lack of motivation I'm having with that. So I'm baby steps, slowly getting back into it. I don't want to say I feel myself again because I have definitely evolved as a person. That sounds weird. That makes it sound like I'm a Pokemon. But yeah, trying to rekindle my joy with makeup and from makeup as like a form of self-care. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Hope you all are having a good time. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace out, Girl Scout.